Hello, my name is Vion, and today we're going to be going over what I've been doing uh, throughout this month. This is the monthly review for January, and today I'm going to be talking about what I've been working on, some of the achievements and things I've accomplished this month, where I'm at, where my mental's at, and some of my goals for next month. What do I want to get done next month? So, without further ado, let's get right into it. First and foremost, one of the kind of core central um, points for this month has been working on a template for the trending series of games Escape A4B. So whether that be Escape Lava for brain rots, or Escape Tsunamis for brain rots, or Skip Escape Skibbity for toilet. Uh, I'm working on a template for that, and it's been one of the big things for this month. Um, Another thing is kind of establishing what the first game out of the couple couple to few that I want to make from that template. Kind of getting that established, and kind of outlining that and kind of acknowledging what that may look like. And the big one that I have kind of talked about in the Discord, uh, check the description, is a commission that I got, officially putting us over halfway to 10 grand. We're almost there. Um, Quite happy to make so much progress so quick. Uh, the commission is for about 7 grand. Without going into what the commission is, as to respect the privacy of the people who commissioned me, um, it is a pretty interesting opportunity. I'm pretty happy to be working on it. It's challenging in ways that I didn't think I could be challenged in. So I'm pretty happy about that. Next up, some of the achievements that I've done this week. Or not this week, this month. Getting over halfway to 10K. I kind of started this two ish weeks ago. And I have a lot of footage of, you know, working on the Escape A4B template, which I don't know if I want to put any footage, but if I do, then just put it above my hand. And we got that commission, which puts us way ahead. It's pretty awesome. And it is also going to mark the first game of the year that I'm ready to publish. I'm ready to release. Next up is kind of where I'm at mentally. This month has been kind of hard for me. Every January is, right? I don't know what it is about January. I think it's kind of the everything from last year is over, and just that type of stuff. And so it's usually a rough time, I'd imagine, for a lot of people. Um, but some of the things I have noticed, especially after getting that commission, and I kind of noticed a pattern that I have normally. I tend to get very comfortable. I try to, uh, my mental, like, I try to procure a sense of danger. Like, oh, I need to do XYZ. I need to do XYZ. I need to do XYZ, one, two, three, all for free. Not for free, but um, just that type of stuff. And what I've noticed is that when I have a portion of money in my hand, I tend to relax a little too much, which is fine, right? It's okay to, take time and take breaks. But I don't like to do that. That's not my thing. It never really has. And so because prior to having the money from the commission, um, it kind of, I had a sense of urgency. Like I need to figure shit out. Um, and unfortunately, as soon as that came into my possession, I relaxed. And, after some reflection, that's a pretty big issue. It's a pretty big deal because I'm not off the hook. I'm not even close to off the hook. It just delays the inevitable. Um, so, kind of reorienting myself and trying to keep that in mind for the future months, to kind of bring that sense of urgency to every month. Like this month is going to be my last month. Um, and while that may be seen as unhealthy, I do believe that it will make me the most productive so I can complete this monumental uh, challenge. Um, Another thing that I've been thinking about is I tend to underutilize my social ability. I typically am pretty social. I just I don't really go out of my way to talk to people. I feel like that's part of the problem in regards to me. I'm pretty good when it comes to like communicating and talking about like, oh, because I can chop it up. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I chop it up a little bit. And yeah, so I think utilizing that a bit more and trying to build more connections is definitely something that will work to my favor. Moving on to goals. For next month, I want to release 2 to 3 games using the EAFB template, Escape A for B, um, and kind of see where that takes me. See what type of success I have, or, just collecting information and learning what I could do to make it better. Um, Another thing that I would like to do is upload. Another thing I would like to do is upload more assets to places like Built by Bit, Parcel, Patreon. Patreon, I think it's a good in concept. I feel like, some people may be interested in the bang for buck deals that I will be putting on there. Um, the plan for now is to have like game templates at a tier. So if you want to get a lot of game templates, you just spend like the 15 to 20. I don't know exactly what I want to hard set it at, but for now it's 15 to 20. And also kind of sell it individually, right? If you don't want to freaking sub to the freaking Patreon, then you can just buy it outright, um, and call it good. Um, Next up, uh, because of the way that the com is set up, there was a there was a first part. There's a some upfront, and then there are portions that I need to get to, like milestones. I like that. I think that's a pretty good way of setting up commissions. And so one of my goals is to either complete the commission. That would be the best case scenario because then I can focus on diverting my time into more commissions and trying to gain more capital so I can reinvest. Or also, just getting the first half of that payment as kind of a more simple milestone of like, hey, we're about here. Ultimately, at least for me, I would prefer to kind of get it done and not have to worry about it for 2 months. I'm not a big fan of that. Um, third, third. I would like to release couple to few videos that are unrelated to this series. I like making content. I don't know. I don't really like. I know what I would want to watch. I love the technical deep dives of like, okay, here's this game, here's what I did, and here are the stats, here are the numbers, here's how I got here, what have I learned, and that type of stuff. So I'm going to be making videos kind of like that, but I would kind of consider that part of this series in a way, because they're kind of like, oh, here's what didn't work for this, and in this month, then I'm gonna go blah 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 blah. So I don't think it should be counted. I'm considering doing tutorials because I still want to stick with the theme of like educational kind of ranty stuff. I like making that type of stuff. I feel like you know the content that I want to produce is like, oh, uh, I don't like this specific way of doing things. Um, here's here's a different way of doing it. Um, that may or may not be better. Um, Programming is subjective in many ways. There are some objective things about it, but there are so many different ways to achieve certain goals. And to me, that's kind of like I think it's kind of a cool thing. Um, but um, yeah, that's the type of route I want to go for with this channel specifically. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, I also have a backlog of universal assets that I want to make. Stuff like an unboxing system. I've seen it around, and it's not like cases. I have a case system that I've used for many of my games at this point, but it's not quite the same. And I feel like the one that I've been seeing is kind of a little bit more interactive. So I'm getting a little jelly, and I also think that because it is more engaging, it would help a little bit in terms of performance. And also, I would like to build up a bigger asset repo. What I already do now for my projects when it comes to like thumbnails and stuff, because I make my own thumbnails, because I'm kind of a penny pincher. uh, I've enjoyed learning how to kind of make GFX in different ways, and kind of messing around in Affinity Photo, which is an alternative to Photoshop, if I'm remembering correctly. I might not be, but yeah, that's kind of it. I'm looking at my oh, and then I also want to be more active on socials, kind of just posting more stuff about me. That kind of goes with what I was talking about earlier, where I feel like I have the social skills to be like, hey, I do this, I can do this, I can integrate pretty well into conversation. Um, I've been practicing, but yeah, I feel like I can do that, and I feel like not posting what I'm doing, and that's kind of working against me. So yeah, I think that's something I gotta work on. Anyway, that's it. I will see you next week. This video was recorded a little late, but bear with me. Bear with me. I've been kind of not well this past week, so I am recording this late, and I'm going to be editing it immediately after. So I will see you next week for the weekly update. Bye bye.